I'm Daksha. This is The Mindful Meal. Today I want to make a dish with you that I was inspired to make when the war in the Gulf broke out. I went to a Persian grocery store to get the ingredients for it, and it was a very sad day when I walked in there. It was a moment when the Persian diaspora population where I am had very mixed feelings about whether to celebrate or to mourn. And they'd canceled the annual New Year celebration that they had, and including the grocery shipment for dishes related to that day. This dish is not a Persian dish. I found out about this dish because of the viral and delicious Dubai chocolate. Dubai chocolate was inspired by this dish called Knafeh. What you're going to need for recipes to make Knafeh, which is the most tasty, beautiful dessert, is kataifi, shredded phyllo dough, 225 grams, half a pound of kataifi, sweet cheese. Though Knafeh is traditionally actually made with salty cheeses that have been soaking in brine, soak them in fresh water so that the salt does not enter the dish. I've also read many recipes that haven't tried these substitutions, but a combination of ricotta cheese and fresh mozzarella, around a 50-50 ratio, will also work really nicely. Honestly, I'm not a stickler for most things, as you may have noticed, so you can use any cheese if you ask me. But sweet cheese is nice. This is by Biblos Sweet Cheese Mozzarella Curd. I wrote down all the measurements and I can't remember which notebook I wrote them down in. And I've made this dish now 5 times. It's really tasty. A lot of people have been very happy and fed. So you need about 500 grams. And then you need my favorite secret ingredient, ghee. Ghee makes everything better. In Ayurveda, they say start every meal with a drop of ghee, 1 drop of ghee mixed into your rice, and life will be good. So I will be using ghee. A cup of ghee should do. But if you don't have ghee, you can make ghee. You can get unsalted butter and just clarify it on the stove. It's so easy to make ghee. Whenever you get your ghee, I invite you to have a mindful moment with your ghee. Just smell it. Smell the purity of that ghee. The feeling of, you will need some ghee for making Knafeh with me. And then we do toppings. The traditional toppings involve a sugar syrup and orange blossom water. It is delightful. It's a beautiful topping. Another option, rose water. I have seen Knafeh plated up with matcha and Nutella. Never tasted it. I like this. Highly recommended. Pistachios. This is from the lovely market, actually. Saturday Market. If you are in California, go check them out. Extremely cool store. Raw pistachios. Final ingredient you'll need is sugar. Approximately 1 cup of sugar, equal ratios in volume of sugar to water to make a good sugar syrup. It is important and delightful. So let's start with the sugar syrup. I've been realizing that editing cooking videos is extraordinarily hard, especially the way that I cook, which is a lot of things at the same time. So I'm trying to be a little bit more one pot at a time, one pan at a time. Ideally, what you want is a saucepan. I'm going to use a frying pan with edges just because I'm trying to keep things simple in my mind. A saucepan is a little bit better for making a sugar syrup. 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of water, equal quantities in volume. I'm going to turn on the stove. Wow! If you do have a gas stove, just take a mindful moment with that fire. Incredible to have fire in your house. Pour in the water. Pour in the sugar. We'll add the essence at the end. So when I was making this dish, I was thinking about world peace. Oh, it's starting to bubble. The Gulf War had just started, as I mentioned, and I think there's a lot to be said for the value in praying for peace. I've heard that there are studies where people look at crime rates in cities and how that changes during a large meditation event. People have been praying for a long time. So I would say always pray for peace and pray for more love in the world. And so as you create this Knafeh, put your love into the sugar and the syrup. Look at all the beautiful bubbles coming out as the syrup starts to boil. Notice the sounds of the syrup and become aware of your feet on the ground. And think of a pet or a plant or someone you just love. And just try to focus on that joy feeling, because it's a good place to pray from in terms of praying for more love in the world. So just focusing on something that brings you a great deal of joy. And from that place, just imagine that joy pouring out of your heart, through your arms, through your spoon, whatever spoon you're using, into this dish. Let the sugar syrup become a prayer of love. Isn't this just beautiful? The bubbles, the sounds, that love pouring in from your heart, through your hand, through your spoon, into your dish. Letting all that you do in this moment be a prayer of love for the world. May there be more love in the world. May all beings be happy. And may all beings be at peace. This looks more than done to me. It's thick, it's bubbly, hot sugar syrup made with the most important ingredient of all, love. Get your flavorings if you have any you'd like to put. Oh, whatever extract you're putting, just smell it. Oh, this is incredible. Smelling it transports me to fields of bees pollinating flowers. And with all that love from all those pollinators in the world, adding that to the sweet sugar syrup. So I'm going to put about, depends on what extract you're using, but this one, a generous amount, a half portion compared to the sugar and the water, and pour it in. So I recommend chilling this overnight so that when we finish our hot knafeh, this will be cool and ready to put on top. And just remember that you made this with love. Love from your heart, love from being present, love from taking a moment with the fire, the smells, the sounds, and thinking of something or someone or a place that brought you joy. So there is love in this dish. And the other piece of food prep you could do if you'd like is powdering the pistachios. So we'll pick this up again tomorrow.